Oh, again and again. Welcome. I'm always having a fight with this thing each night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, what the heck is this? Is this real? Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. As you walked in, I'm always having problem with this. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Okay. Okay, I think I can work with this. Welcome to Aquarian Positivity Positive Live. Aquarian Positivity Positive Joy Powell 8663. Welcome to the live this evening. Welcome to tonight's live. And as soon as you're coming in, I just want you to remember to touch the thumb icon, the up thumb icon. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. 8:30, I should have been here. But of course, I am a bit late, Good. So, welcome to each one that is coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A great day, a great time, a blessed moment. So, you want to just honor God by giving Him the glory, the praise, and the honor. Giving Him the glory, the praise, and the honor for us. Hi, Belle, how you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Big up, big up, big up. Heal the man. Hi, daughter. Yeah, who know that one? Millie, welcome. Tony Face, welcome. Or a Tone Face, what? If I don't get your name right, please, just, overlook it. It's not all a while I'm going to get them right. Full movie. Okay. Always Alawagi. Full movie. Okay, that's the name of your page. Where's my pens? That's the name of thy page. Den Paisley. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good doing people wrong, swear. Good be doing people wrong, swear. Welcome, welcome. And to those that are out of my time zone, I welcome you. Who are you talking to? Belly? Bella, you're asking who I'm talking to. I'm talking to those that are out of my time zone. For those that are out of my time zone, that at this time it's morning, evening, afternoon, and in the other day. Some is already in the day Friday. So, welcome. Um, don't let them haters get to you. Uh, if there is person who is a hater, that belong to them, not to you and I. You understand that. So, Lazy Lois, bet he made you wrong. I don't know he did. There's one thing you have to learn about life. Let me tell you something. And I always say it on this channel. That's one of my preaching on this channel. I gave the name of this channel, Aquarian Positivity Positive. You know what positivity and you know what positive means. You go upward. Let no one, whether they have hate or hatred or dislike or just about anything that do not fit in your realm, you don't let them stop you. Okay? Because if you stop to turn around and to look at those, you will be late to reach where you are going. Because you gotta stop at every stop to listen to everything. No. You must be forward going, upward moving. Hello. So you see people that class cool. Hi girl, how you doing, man? People who stop to say people hate and so. Hello, sweetie. Christ Jesus, who we talk about, was walking among many. How much did love him? Even from the 72,000 came down to 12. Even that, how much love him? They run away. Who are you and I for people not dislike, hate, and all different type of things? If you know that you have been hated, the scripture tell you, the person that hates, it's in the book of Proverbs, here's my Bible. You keep far from those people because a person that hates will remove your life from you. Because that's what hate does. You understand? So you don't let persons with hatred disturb your peace. Right? So persons that I talk with, persons that I reason with on a daily basis, it's not that you don't know it is there. It is there. But when you do not pay attention, when you don't give it any body, it is there as a skeleton. Let it remain as a skeleton. See it as a skeleton. Don't put any flesh on there. Because when you put flesh on there, that's the time you're in trouble. Yeah. Okay? So learn this tonight. If you are around people that are with their indifference, try to keep out of their way. You understand? But do not give life. Do not raise anything. Let it stay there dormant. So you don't pay much mind to persons. You're not giving them no attention. What you're doing is looking on them that they do not walk into your way to disturb you. Okay? Okay. So, love to everyone and welcome you coming into this channel, tuning on this channel. And your comments, this comment section belong to you. Whatever you want to comment, but do it respectfully. Please do it respectfully. Because the negative goes well with the positive. So when you have negative, If you have pure positive, then we are in a little bit of problem. We need some persons, we need some negative to it. So when you got the negative, you can blend them. You know, so what they do, they use baking soda, baking powder into flour. If you're baking, you cannot use baking powder with baking powder. You gotta use the positive with the negative. Okay? Mhm. So you don't give much mind. You don't give rise to certain things. Certain things you don't give rise to. Pretend you're deaf. Pretend you didn't hear. Pretend you didn't feel either. Let people wonder. Yeah. You understand? So welcome again to each and every one. And as you come in, please touch the thumbs up icon. And let's have a movement here. Let's have some talk. How did you do today? What was your, you know, whole undertaking today? Were you successful? Were you cheerful today? Anyone makes you laugh? Anyone makes you cry? And if someone makes you cry, go back and look at what they say or do and remove the bone from the flesh. Maybe they are right. Maybe they are not right. Maybe the way in how they what they said come onto you, and so many things. But then go back and look at it, because sometimes that person gave you a wake up call. And of course, you can say to the thank you very much. They won't even know what you're thanking them about. But just say thank you, because they may say something, and when you look at it, wow, why didn't I saw it this way? The biggest black hole in history. Okay. So um, you may not know, you may not see it. Remember, there are things that other persons saw that you don't. They have, what's the name? Um, that window that you may not see, but other persons saw it. And okay, they see what they say. Okay, and you look back on it and you said, okay then, hmm, okay, yes. And you can make your adjustment from that. You can make your great adjustment. Yeah, because sometimes you're, and somebody saw it and, oh, maybe the way in which they put it over, it wasn't nice. It was not in a kind way. But whichever way, when you go back and you look at it and you say, but this person is right. It's just the way, that's the way of the delivery. Sometimes the delivery way is not kind, but never mind. So sometimes that person give you a wake up call. Sometimes it's something may cross your mind and you weren't looking at it that way. But when they say it, you said, oh yeah. And you make that changes. All right. All right. Life is funny. People is funny. People, have their way of doing things. And there are people who took very good pleasure in trying to hurt other persons in ways that they think that they're hurting them, that they will not return from the earth. Some person doesn't return. Some persons, you say something and you do something, you have done something to them, and that ail them, you know, and they keep looking at it. Why? You have this thing that person will say you are ugly. And person take great offense to it. And some have never returned from it. But why they say that I am ugly? In your eyes, you are beautiful. In their eyes, it's not because you're ugly, because they want you to feel bad about yourself. But guess what? There's never, ever a prescription is given to you to go and fill at the pharmacy for ugly. Never. Have you ever heard the doctor say your diagnosis is ugly? And so he wrote a prescription and sent you on to the pharmacy to fill it, took it 3 times a day for ugly? No. No. So you have never treated for ugly. You're treated for many other different things that develops in the body, but not. I'm Millie, the fox. Yes, I do crochet, but no, I didn't even walk with my thing. I think I have one needle. Oh my goodness, my girl, crochet. Ooh, 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 ooh. When I am doing crochet, my meal I don't see. Yeah. Worst if I have RTM Junior, how you doing? Welcome. If I have a pattern, now when I look at the book and this pattern is this, and I want to see how that pattern is, I sit on that, man, until I get it. I do my crochet tablecloth. I crochet curtain, like the drape, the top of it. You get that nice ruffled stuff. Yeah, man. I do a lot of crochet. I've eaten from crochet. I'm dedicated to the things I do. See, I really want to see how something, if it's going to spoil or what. I crochet, I seamstress, I sew. I try to do just about everything that can hold in my brain, because I don't know at the end of the day which one of them I will have to rock to. You understand? Still looking good, think you and healthy. Muscles. And of course, I don't even start running yet. Not well. I don't run. I walk. I do fast walking. And then I have my thing there that gives me how much miles I do and under what amount of time I covered so much. I don't even start doing that yet, but I'm going to start doing it. Get up early in the mornings, 5 o'clock in the mornings, and do my walking. Exercise part. Woo! Woo! That's me. That's good. That's how good I am. That's how good I am. Yes. So I bake. There's a lot of things I do, Millie. There's a lot of things I do. I do these things. And I tell you, and everybody should look at things like this. Most of the things you do is not because you like it, but you learn to do it because most of the time you may fall into a situation that is the thing that you pull to. And when I start doing all of these things and get all of what I could pack into this head of mine, I do it with a lot of intention behind it. I love to travel. And in my traveling, like as I travel from there to here, so we'll be going up again, I don't know what may happen. I'm in a country and they have a donkey to ride and they need a ride. And I don't know how to do it. So I can't stick that job. Okay. Well, the only one I did not do, although I have dogs for myself, I didn't have to actually groom them. Right. But I do that something may fail you. You may lost your really good job, and there is something you can do. It's either you are going to teach it or you're going to do it yourself. So I learned to do all of these things. I learned to do hair, I cream hair, I style, I learned to sew, I make my clothes, I make for others, I make my pants, I make my panties. I just learned to do them because, yes, I went to Panama as well. I like traveling to Panama City, yeah, and Disney. I love traveling. I love traveling. And even if you didn't travel from where you are, some of the times, the thing you learn, that's the one you have to piggyback on, right? And it helps you. So I always encourage persons, as much as you can learn, as much as you can pack into this head, it will be a plus for you. Sometimes you're right where you're working and they need somebody to supervise maybe the canteen or something. And because you have prior knowledge, you can say, okay, I can drop into this. You can go and do a part-time job into this. You can, so outside of I do care, I learned a lot of things. I teaches a lot of things too. You understand? I do my gardening. I love flowers, especially the orchids and rose. Oh, I love those things, right? I love to work with my hands. I love to do things and see. Interior decorating, oh yes. And all of what you hear I'm saying, I went to school for them. Yeah, I pay to learn them because I the thing is have it and put it down. That when you have it and when you want it, you just pick it up. Then you don't have it at all. And you said, oh my God, thing came up, so I could do it. And that's the time you're running to go and learn it. No, have them and put down. Let them say you're overqualified. You're not going to do all of them one time. Okay? Make your resume look good too. But if you put too much things on it, they're going to be, oh. But you learn to fit into every opening that comes your way. Yeah, learn to fit in them. Every care for the baby, for children, yes. And yes, I am there. You throw me in the kitchen, oh yes, I am there. So any slot you put me in, I can fill a opening, you know? Yeah, so persons must always look at that. And you are not too big to learn things. You're not too big, you're not too old until you are 200 years old, as long as your brain is in good tack. Learn all you can, sweetie. Learn all you can. You will surprise sometimes what reaps the cash in. Sometimes it's something you throw down and say, this is not really what I want. But I learned you're traveling to these countries and let's say I come and I want a little job and they're offering me. And I don't know a thing about it, I can't take it. Because I never do so and nobody's there going to teach you. Nobody gonna teach you, so get it and put down and get a piece of paper, put beside it that you can pull up on it. Yeah. For the men, yes. Ladies, learn to fix your car. Learn to change the tire. Learn to patch the bike. Learn because sometimes you may at some place, some person cannot, some woman cannot even take off one of the lug. off the wheel. Learn it. Learn the basics for the engine. You get the book when you bought the vehicle. Learn it. It's not every time you can call for somebody. Sometimes where you are, you you're going to have to stay there for hours waiting. No, grab your thing, jack up your car, and do your thing. The first time I traveled abroad, I went in the bank to do some business, and one of the teller and myself was talking. A matter of fact, she was on her way out while I do business and out, and she opened her car, and a lot of gardening tools were in there. So I said to her, "You do gardening, man?" She said, "After I leave," and the bank she's working in. She said, "After I leave here, I finish this job, I have about 3, 4 homes that I go and do before I get home." So all her tools were in there. That's an extra dollar. So you look at her in her well-adorned outfit in the bank. When that part is finished, she changes her clothing and she puts on. And I look at that thing and I said, "Look at that." Mm. So you may saw her doing a edging, you know, landscaping, and you are saying, "Oh, I know that you didn't know that she works in the bank." The next morning you saw her. But that's the same lady I saw. Yes, learn to do everything. As much as you can manage to do, learn it. Believe me, it is helpful along the way. Yeah, and we have a good chat. Everything was in her car trunk. Oh goodness, man. And so when she leave work, she ain't have any time to really start sit and idle talking about anything. She have her thing, man. 2, 3 homes she's going to do landscaping before she gets home. So just learn as much as you can grasp. Sometimes you have to pass it on to somebody else. Or sometimes you can sit and use that same trade and make your money. Have it work for you. Yeah. I've seen ladies, their husbands or furniture, um, build furniture, what they call them, furniture man, yeah, build furniture. And the husband happened to pass away and left her suddenly. You think she closed that shop? No. That shop was running like crazy. She employed more people. That's the trade. Because here her husband is gone, and she would have to sold out all of his tools. No, that shop run. Yeah. And she's there knowing how to turn, how to measure up, and she'll know it. Yeah. Belle or you Jamaican? Sure I am. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I'm a born Jamaican. So I carry my locks. I'm a girl of the soil. I love the I love it. I love it. Don't matter where you're from. Jamaica is my home. I love the sweet coconut water and white rum. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born, grew, bred, but I travel a lot. Yeah, I travel because I love traveling. You love my singing? You never heard that one? Which of the guys sing this one? But actually, he's singing about the white rum on the beach and the all. I'm a born Jamaican. I'm a girl of the soil. I love the beach. Lord, I love it. Don't matter where you're from, Jamaica is my home. I love the sweet coconut water and white rum. Jamaica have some swag and some style here, I tell you. That's why you find so much people visited Jamaica, you know. A lot of people visited. Some of us who is a Jamaican, we don't know the beauty or the feeling of our country. The foreigners go there and what we don't want, yes, there the places in Jamaica that a lot of foreigners know. We who born in Jamaica don't know it. We haven't explored our own country. You look at the Blue Mountain Peak. Persons abroad know the Blue Mountain Peak. They travels there. Ask Jamaican, have you ever went to the Blue Mountain Peak? No, and that's where we born. That's where we were born. As you ask them, they don't know the Blue Mountain Peak. How much persons can tell you, I have went to the Blue Mountain Peak? Yeah, and we slept in our body bags. Some persons say they feel this thing pressing against the body bags, only to know that somebody say, stay still, don't move. A good nice snake is curling up right beside you. Now, you know, if it's me, that one, I froze to death right there. A snake is outside of the body bag, curling up, looking the warmth. Oh my God. Yeah. So persons, tourists give you all those things. They give you the ins and out of Jamaica. They went to Jamaica and they do the Fleming. Many of the time, many of the shoots that you saw, it's done in Jamaica. Right there in Jamaica. Come back and they make big show with it. On Netflix and all over, they're getting paid for it. You know, they thrive off our island. They thrive off our island. Yeah. And there's a lot of historical things there. A lot of historical things for you to know. You know. So yeah, that is it. Anyhow, let me then hasten to say happy birthday to those who are celebrating their birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Flip the script and look where you did not do well on that page and do it over. Do it over. Do not leave it because, hello, sometimes you left it. And when you reach down the road, that's the same thing you needed. If you had to go back to do a subject and you say, it can go. No, go get it. You know why? You may end up in the classroom and the teacher they wanted is a history teacher. And that is the subject you said, I can't bother with that because I have math, English, science, and you have all the rest. But you didn't have that one. And that is the one opening is there for. So go get it. Get it. Pile it up with you. Yes. So enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Your birthday is only one time. This birthday won't come again. Next year, it's a different, it's a different figure, numerals you're going to see, not this one. So you know definitely. Hi, Rosemary. How are you? Welcome. Oh, your name is Asher. Hi, Asher. So your name is Asher and your name is Rosemary. Never mind. One could be Rosemary Asher. Good. So welcome Rosemary, or welcome Asher. Okay. Oh, enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Now, there are some things that are happening that's really appalling. It is troubling. It is mind boggling. It is so much things. It is so much, so much, so much things. My cousin's name is Rosemary. Okay, you're on her phone. Okay, then. Okay. Well, because you're on her phone, then you may have to answer to her name. Okay. How long you been streaming for? Little over half an hour. Yes, there are some things that are really bothering, and it should have concerned us, and we should speak about it, and and have an open eye out, because you don't know what and how. In Guyana, this little girl, 11 years of age, was missing and can't be found. And persons, I did left my phone someplace. Okay, where did I left my phone? I left my phone somewhere. This is not the phone I needed. She was adopted Alvian or Aluin, something there, sir. Not quite sure what I am saying. Eunuch, yeah, something about that. Welcome. And Ghana is in an unrest. A part of Ghana is in an unrest today. The little girl was taken without the knowledge of adult, and they are looking for the little girl, and they could not find the little girl. I don't know if you have heard the news. The adoption in Guyana with the 11-year-old girl. Yes. The Guyana, 11 years of age, kidnapped from the hotel 18 hours ago, yeah. And the 11-year-old girl was reportedly kidnapped on Wednesday between 1:02 p.m. and 2 from the Double Day Hotel, which is located at the Tushan. Now, this little 11-year-old girl would not be at an hotel by herself. She must have been there with her parent or her guardian or whoever it is were there. And she was kidnapped. And they are looking for this 11-year-old, and they could not find, phone, or none of those past, present, and participle of her. That was yesterday. This morning, the body of the little girl was seen at the poolside. It causes so much thing, because when the child couldn't be found, the Guyanese, they start lit tires, and they decided the little girl was kidnapped from this hotel. So why this? Where is your footage? Where are your footage? We need to see who walked out with that little girl. Now this a serious thing is happening right now. There are persons going around and kidnapping young girls, mainly young girls. They are doing it with young boys too, but millifots, okay, but mainly young girls. They are on a organ harvesting, supposedly, and this is happening now in the Caribbean. Other children have been found lifeless like that. And it's not just a while ago. Show you whose picture. Please, can you show me his picture? Is who you're talking about? Or maybe not me you're talking. Okay. Right? There are girls are being kidnapping by whoever these peoples are. And they are not turning up alive. You have to be careful. This is an 11-year-old child, and she was kidnapped from the hotel. And this started an outrage. And the outrage started, and this today, Thursday, the body of the little girl was found beside the pool, lifeless. From quite a while, persons are going around harvesting organs, your heart, your lungs, just about the organs that they can possibly maybe in need of. The ones who are doing the kidnapping are not the ones that are using the organs. They sold those organs. They sold them. We are in a very serious and terrible time. Things are happening that you cannot fathom it. And you can't be too careful of these things. Children are gone missing for days, for weeks, and they can't be found. Sometimes these children are taken to place that they sold them. Yesterday, while they were on the hunt for this little girl, and they start lighting tires and all, outrage, outrage. This should not be happening in our country. And so they do it. I was reading on the story of this other young lady that went to look a job, and someone says, okay, you can get a job at such place. The money she left home with in search of a job to help her other sibling at home and her mother, because her mother is sick and the money they have is been dwindling fast. So she went out to get a job. She was given a number and was taken to this place. The place that she was taken to transfer her to a next place. By this time, she did not know that she was sold for 1 point something million dollars. Not dollars. What they call it, African money? Naira. 1 point something naira. Yesterday, she was giving her our story, what she went through, and by God's grace, she make it back to our homeland. When she decided to run away from the place that she was placed, the people that she was placed with, that was when she knew she was a soul goods. And the money that they work, they don't get it. And they took the phone, the telephones from them, that they would not contact anybody. Well, she decided to turn, a ninja woman. And it was hard and it was tedious. Where they placed her, she found other young peoples there. Some were chosen from the lot and you haven't seen them again. So 10 or how much of them is in this room are occupying this place, and they came for one and they are gone. Sometimes we are saying that the children run away and it is on the basis of boyfriend and it is sex. Many of the time, that's not it. Many times, that's not it. Ladies, be careful for nothing. And especially those that are on the net, on TikTok, you name the site that they are on, and they are meeting persons who are showing them quarter smile and say, I love you. Okay, and you talk for a while, and then you decided to meet up with this person. Cut it out. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. And for those that are mothers, you will talk and they don't take it, but don't stop talking. Don't stop speaking. Don't stop crying. The art of persons, the very scripture told you that the art of men is like stone. They have no feelings for anybody as long as it's money. They they lured you into their own net, and they change vehicle and you thought, oh yeah, they have already collected for you, and they took you to places where organs have been taken out. In this particular case, we don't know. Just saying, I don't know if in this particular case in Guyana with this 11-year-old girl, if such is such. But we know, and it is out there, it is in the media, it is on the tabloid, it is everywhere. Persons are harvesting organs. And it's not the animal organs, it's the human being. So as a mother, as a sister, as an aunt, as I am begging of you young people, be careful of what you are going out to meet. You develop a friendship on the internet. Oh, it's your Instagram friend. Fine, let it stay that way. No invitation to meet up anywhere. Let them know yes, but condition applies. Condition applies. You alone, either you're 13, 14, 15, 16, do not take yourself and go meeting on people who you never met before. You don't know them. You don't know their intention. In the same Guyana, 3 months ago, this man and his wife apparently in court. And yesterday there's some whatever as I was reading in the news and what he did. He took the life of his wife, sister. I don't know if this brother, but it's four of them, all at once. All at once. So it was two things going on right into the same place, right? But I am warning you, young people, and mothers and fathers, put your foot fully down with your 10 toes standing on the ground. Yes. There's many mothers, a lot of parents is saying, oh, from such person, from my daughter left, I haven't seen her again. We have a case in Jamaica going on, and that's not the only case, but this one took center stage, and it is going 3 years now. I think it is in 3 years. And everybody's supposed to saw this on the tabloid, read it in the newspaper, read it on the radio. The young lady, Donnelly Donaldson, who was taken from her home by her boyfriend, and 3 years now, and no one heard anything of her. Yes, it is in the court of law. But I'm just using that one. Her mom know that it is her boyfriend. The mom know the boyfriend. Yet that young lady, a influencer, a businesswoman, how old she was, what, 21 or something about that, when she was taken, and until this day, she have not returned. To this date, okay, and many children is being abducted. One of my recommendations to parents, do not send your little girls and boys out by themselves. You might say, but this girl was in the hotel and must have been there because she did not went and book a room for herself. She was there with somebody. But where did she apparently wandered to? Maybe they're in their room upstairs. Maybe she's walking around on the property. Maybe she was in the lobby. They had children things. Maybe she was right there. Pay no attention to anything because she's safe. The one thing, no adult for her was close to her. Maybe apparently, maybe who came and kidnapped her, person may saw them, but not knowing that they are not relatives of her. Someone walked up to her and said something. She walked out and they took her. Young people, be more cautious. Mom and dads, be more vigilant. Be more vigilant with your children. Because the snakes are lurking. How much you have heard. And if some of the children, there's a next story, and these persons' children are missing, and especially one of them who reported the whole thing that his daughter is been missing, and of course this person decided not only that, the man have paid somebody to find his daughter, and this person decided to go high and low. They have some cartels someplace, something. It's like an organization. And this person never stop working their way until they get on the inside to speak to one of the person who are in charge. He saw all the, he only heard of one, but he saw all the young people who was taken from their parent and nobody know where they are. And I'll reiterate that one. Some of the persons know where their children are. When he confronted the man, he said, he called the name of the child, and he said, because at one point he said, "I've no one there by that name," because automatically it's like they changes their name. And the man said to him, "This child was not kidnapped. The father sold the child to us. He needs the money to pay some bills that he had outstanding, and he haven't got any money. His money finished, and he sold the daughter to them." And that was when he explained and said, most of them here, is their parents sold them, and then the parent make it look like they are being kidnapped. This they are sold into the sex arena, because that one was definitely one. They only wear a bikini things. That's all through the day and night. So you go and you wanted one and you spot the one you want and you pay your money, and here you go. These young girls have to undergo the sex slave situation. They want to get back home. They are tired of this, because this one come and buy that, and next one come, and this is what it is like. Young persons, mothers and fathers, aunties and uncles and nieces and nephews. See if we can break the cycle of some of these things. It is going to be hard to done. But if a parent is going to sold their child, knowing that they are putting them into a sex arena, these children are so damaged. Some of them will never make it to adulthood. They are damaged goods. They did not handle with care. They did not say, "It's fragile thing is in the box." And we have to be crying out, which we're not knowing who is all of these people. And sometimes we watch some movie and it is showing something like this, and we just took it to say it's a movie. It's reality. It's not just a movie. It is something that is happening. So be careful. We don't know if we have to say be careful. Because some of these things that is so happening, it is hard to bear. You look at your little 11-year-old girl or your 12-year-old girl, 15, you are just starting to live your teenage life. When you are lured into something, because they don't just come and scrape you, throw you over their shoulder like that, like a sack. They say something to you because they have to set the trap very good. The net have to be well set, and there is no gaping in the net, that when you get in the net, you can crawl out. Parents, send your children to go and do taekwondo. Yes. You see the Chinese, however young their children are? Yeah, man. Because with so doing, as big as they may be, she can cut down at least one of them. Send them to a karate school. Because you can't say you're going to give them a firearm to carry. They are taken unaware that they don't even remember that there was a firearm. When they are trained as a karate person, trust me, yeah, they will able to help themselves. I just look at everything and I am saying this. Sometimes they will walk with anesthetic to put over their nose to throw them out. Some of them gave them drinks and they spike their drinks. So by the time they drank, they are drowsy, they are out of it, and then they can do as stop taking things to drink. If it is a bottle drink, you pull that top off of it. If it is poured in the glass, leave it alone. Go get a bottle of water. Because you don't know. They are not going to show up looking like they are for earth. They showed up like a mongoose. For person who know who is mongoose and what is mongoose. Mongoose is a thing that fed on chickens. So they will crawl up like a mongoose and sit and watch you. And for those that love to eat and to drink, they cannot refuse. They can't say no. Oh, I'm half for you need a drink. And they can't look you square in the eye and say, no, I don't want anything for drink. Thank you very much. You don't know what they're doing with it. There was one time I ran a program and on the different type of drugs. that men can use in your drink. And if you are offered a drink and you saw the top came off and you are the one that pouring it in the glass, look in your glass. And if you have to use the restroom, either you took it with you or when you return, you discard it. There are ways that you have to try. Be vigilant. They came and say X to you, don't afraid to question them. Yeah. Do not afraid to ask the right questions. Do not afraid that you look and it's only you and I stand up here talking. Take away yourself. Get yourself moving. It is all over the place of the abduction that is going on. Children. Children. Child have been taken away with not a trace. They have this thing that you call everybody uncle. Your uncle is your mother, brother, or your father, brother. And if it's not one of them, it's not your uncle. Stop giving them this accolade, uncle and aunties. No. And I have been saying this a long time. Why the hell you calling me aunties? I ain't know you. Because of that. Person see you and you go use the word, no uncle. They thought it's really your uncle. You're gone. And I'll really get back on this one. For those that are on the internet, almost every child have a phone. Parent took the phone and search it. See who they're talking to. See who is text messaging them. See what is happening. You got to be vigilant. Look where the hotel is. And they kidnap the child from right there. You got to teach your children hard knocks. Yeah. Persons come offering you drink. You never tell them you're thirsty. They try to friend you because they're going to say kind words. And they are going to rope. It's like you throw a line out there and they hook a fish and you find that it's on and you keep turning and bringing the fish to you. That's how they're going to do it. They are not just going to rush you and just, no. So be vigilant. You go on the news right now, you go in and type in Guyana on from Google and you will see. Children are being kidnapped left, right, and centers. Children are coming from school, going to school, send them out on little chores. If you don't have to send your children, for heaven's sake, don't. Go do it yourself. Or both of you or all three of you, go get it. Do not let people into your home. A lot of persons is kind and gentle and nice, you know. And everybody that came to their house, they invited them in, give them a nice cheer for their eyes to be walking around. And by the time your child walked by, oh, I don't, yeah, entertain them outside. And do not be introducing your children to no strangers that you know. Oh, that's my daughter, and that's my son, and you know she go to school down there. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do it. Yeah, we know that we are polite and we're nice and we like people to know. Oh, oh, that's your daughter? Hello? Turn that one off immediately. Immediately turn it off. Because you will never know. You will never know. Sometimes the same one you sit talking with and you're saying, oh, I had to done that. Two nice daughters. And you chat yourself away. When I was growing up, and I am not saying my days, we are in the 90s. I'm not saying in my days it should be like today. But any person came to the house, worse if it is the first time there and they invited them in and sat them on the veranda. Before they invited them in, they ask you to dismiss yourself. So a person will be coming there and don't know and don't see the children or the child that is there. No. They do not put their children up front like that. So if you are coming, nobody's calling you to say, oh, and they are not discussing. You didn't come here to discuss children, to find out if my house have children. No. What do you come about? Let's reason on that one, huh? Yeah, let's reason on what you come about. Not about my family. But sometimes we are so kind. And the kindness led to sorrow. Good. Caribbean people, worldwide people who were in Africa and so much places, children have gone missing. Children have gone missing. So many places you realize children are stuck there like animals. It's like they bought goods and carrying their goods and put it down. So for you again, that are on the net and you are getting open invitation, let us meet at such and such place, cut it out. Nobody on the net don't have to know where you live. You don't have to give them your address. You have to be private. You have to know what to say and what not to say. Be careful of the information that you gave out. Yeah. You are not thirsty. Somebody inviting you to go and have a drink. You are not thirsty. You want to talk to me? Okay, this is my email address. So talk to me through my email. Oh, rather than that, this is my WhatsApp number. Talk to me through my WhatsApp. You don't get yourself together going to meet a stranger you have never met in your life. You're setting yourself up. You're setting up yourself for a lot of things. Sometimes ago, this lady were called by her so-called boyfriend, according to them. They met on the gram. They have never met in person. And she is at one place and he is at another. And on the gram, oh, and they set their meetup. And he gave her his address, actually, not even her address of such, where they are to meet. And she left out saying to her mom, I am going such place, and to her sister, oh, I saw this nice guy, and she tell her all the story. And he said to come and meet him. Why him did he come and meet you? Which of course you don't even want. And until this day, to this day, they met. And when they met at their meeting spot, she called her sister and said, I am at such spot. And that is it until now. And that is about 2 years now. That is it. Yeah. Be careful. Be vigilant. Is not every kin teeth is laugh. And we are being fooled by this word love. Because everything you think, yes, that's love. Oh, he said he loved me. And you believe that. Women go by what they heard. Men go by what they saw. So you hear that, oh, the hell him for love you and him don't even know you. He never met you yet. He never see you walk. To know if she had a nice bow leg or she had a straight leg. You haven't met her. You know nothing about her. Young people, be vigilant. Be careful. Moms and dads, with your children, be careful. Yes, let them say you're watching them, watch them. Because you are saving them from the predator. You are saving them from the mongoose. You are saving them from the lion and the tiger. You are saving them. And it's not only girls, but watch your boys too. Because if they are on hunt for organs, they are not going to get the animal to cut their organs. And they're not only going to use women organs, they are going to be doing men too. So be vigilant. Be careful. Be careful. The voices need to be heard. Right? Be careful. And of course, they will walk, they're not coming empty-handed. They're going to walk with their weapon. And they're going to use their weapon to scare you. You don't want them to pie, so they hold it on you, and you're going to succumb to what? So keep out of their way. Keep out of their way. Okay? Too much things are happening now, and nobody value anybody's life again. They grab a child and they rip them apart, and they took what they want, and they just throw down the carcass and gone. They ain't care who cry, who is going to miss you, who is there. Nobody cares about that. Or what one of my recommendation, hello, sending the children to go learn taekwondo, go train man. Because I tell you, if they train, they're able to help themselves. Even at the point of their weapon, they will help themselves because they can disarm them. Yeah. When I was growing up, I went to learn. I went to the class. You know why I went to the class? In the back of my mind, I grew up alone. I did not grow up with company. And I said to myself, if I'm going on the street and anyone attacked me, I must be able to help myself. And I am 5'2" right now. So imagine when I was younger, I was much shorter. Yes. I went to the karate classes because you must be better than me. And I went and I learned that, and God be the praise. Thank God. None has ever, none. Because the first thing, I'm not standing up to into no argument with you. If you say hi, hi, and I'm gone, if I feel like answering, yeah. And I am walking with my eyes behind me. Yeah. Because I grew up alone and things to be done on the street, and they sent me and I am sent alone. But that was then. It wasn't like now. A child is taken from your house, and the next thing you know, many, many, many miles, countries away they are, because they have their boat waiting. The boat is right there. So you are pulled away close to the seashore. And most of the activities that is done on the sea, everything is near to the shore. So no time. The boat, you throw in the boat, and you're taken out in the middle of the sea to meet the next one. So whether that one is a ship or a bigger boat, but something. So yes, this one transport you from here and you over there. Be careful. Too much things is happening. We are losing too much of our young people, and some countries is already under underpopulated. We are using too much of you young people. Bright future you, we are losing too much of you. Now look at this little 11-year-old. How a parent is going to get over this? This is something that they will never get over. They will never forget this. Never. They went with their child and they are returning home. I think somebody asked, for them to see the picture. This is the girl. See? It was taken on Wednesday in Guyana. The victim has been identified as, oh goodness, I'm a shooter in this. All right. So be on your P's, on your Q's, be on your double watch. Adults, any funny move, make an alarm. Make alarm and it's a false alarm, then you didn't make an alarm and it is something that you're going to say, but I did see two, yeah, make an alarm. Say something. I'm going to say leave your business or what. But if it's even, and everybody walk with phone these days. Everybody walk with phone. So if it look too suspicious, turn on your phone. Too suspicious, turn on your phone. Yes. All right. So just a thought here. Um, hmm. There are some people you have around you, and they are around you for many different reasons. But prepare to lose someone or anyone around you because people change as the time does change. Today they are for you. Tomorrow, yes, today you are a very good person and you are seen as, and tomorrow they pretended that they have never even seen you. They don't know you. Okay? And it was just yesterday they can't do without you, you know. That's what they said. And today it's a different thing. Some of them, they act as if they are with you. Oh, it's my loyal friend. It's my bestie. It's and afterward, uh-uh. But guess what? Loyalty is rare. No trust. Loyalty and trust is a fragile promise. Of forever often comes with expectation. It often comes with expectation. And if you cannot fulfill the expectation, they took their time and drift away as the current does move a boat or a vessel. When the current in the sea is strong, it took time to pull you away. So they drift away as the current pull them away. They will laugh when you are winning. Yeah. And so often we saw that. We saw it in sport. If this one is winning, all the crowd go cheering for him. Yes, he's a good baller. Yes. He lost one game. And everybody, oh my God. No, no, sir. Lost two games. All those that were cheering for you left you. They disappear. They disappear when you are struggling. They will love you when it is easy. But as soon as the struggles come, they left you. You have no one standing. It get tough. So they left. So guess what? Never beg to be in anybody's friendship. Do not beg. Do not beg for a place in someone's life. Never choose. Never choose their force. Their force. Respect yourself enough to walk away when you are no longer valuable. So when you realize that you're no longer valuable to the person, don't be ashamed. Do not let them have to open their mouth twice. But take your time and walk away. You are no longer valuable, right? Because the real ones stay and the fake ones, they fade away. Get that in your pipe and smoke it. There are many of us that are friends or so-called friends who say, oh, they are with you. And when everything is going nice and easy, cushion going down the road, they are with you. But as soon as it gets a bit tough, I can't help you to pay your bills this month because I have a bill heaped on my hand that I have to take care of. And you say that to them 2 times or 3 times. They took their own time and they walk away. When it was easy for you and them to go to the party, to go to some function, to do things together, they will. But the moment things get tough and rough, but guess what? That's where you are going to know your real friends, your real supporters, your real ones. That's the time you're going to know them. Because the real ones are going to stood up with you comes what may. Even a word of encouragement, they will be there to give to you. They stood like the tree root. The limbs, the leaves, gone. But the root is well rooted down there that held the tree strong, that the wind will not pull it over. So some will stand with you in the struggle. Be there with you in the struggle. Yes, you can't have milk to put in the tea. They have the tea without the milk with you. They are not ashamed or afraid to be with you until you gain your strength again and come back. You know where most of this has been demonstrated? If you fall sick. You fell sick and you have not recovered your sickness, you stay there for a while. The true ones will always remember you are sick. Maybe you are in confinement, you are in the hospital, or even then if you're at home. And they remember that they must make some soup, bring and give you. They remember, let me purchase this and carry go give the person. Most of this demonstrated when you are not well. The fake ones, they took time drift away. because there's no longer anything in the kitty to give to you. There's no longer they can, because now you have to be spending money. The real true one will ask you, you think you can pay for the medication? You have money to do so and so? Okay, don't worry, I'll do it for you. That's the real friends. Okay? The next time you find out that is you, you get yourself in a trouble. Whether you are guilty or no, they walk away, left you. And the few stand up and say, oh no, I'll stand up with him. So there are areas in your life when you can know the real from the fake. And it took these happenings in your life to sift out the real ones who will stood with you than the ones that will fade away. So always keep your guards up. There are people who will run into you. Oh, this is a good person. Oh my God. And as I say before, as long as things is all right, they pretend as if they can't. What am I going to do without you? Oh my God. And well, that's something they pretend they didn't even know you. They passed you along the way and they never saw you. They don't know you. Who are you? So let something happen. So never use one to say, this is my loyal friend. You don't know. Test the waters. The scripture said, try the spirit. He said, test the spirit. Because it's not everyone that run into you and say, oh yes, and show you all the 32. And act as kind can be. Act as kind as all the weather is kind to you. And as soon as a shaking comes, they're all gone. The true ones. And sometimes the true ones who stand up is the one you thought would not have been there with you. We always get that surprise. The one who you thought will be stood with you and be there with you, help you to bear the pain. That is the one that drift and drift and drift until you saw them no more. And the one who you thought wasn't, that's the one who stood up with you regardless of everything. So to these words, look into them. Look into them. And measure yourself against the odds. And again, be careful with your children. And children, be careful. Be careful of those you met that engage you in an argument and you stood there. Remember, you are vulnerable. Remember, you have no strength of your own to fight anything off. The less you speak is the better for you. Person stop you on the way and want to have a convo with you, no. You're hurry. You're on a hurry. Parents, be vigilant. Be vigilant. If your child don't have to be at a certain spot, for heaven's sake, keep them back close to you. Ponder upon these things. We are living in a vile world. The art of men is the art of stone. They have no feelings, not even for themselves. They will sold their mother for a dime. So be careful. Be careful. Thank you for being here with me. Love, peace, joy, and happiness. Thanks all of you who stood. Thanks and thank you for the likes. If you have not subscribed, you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. And while you're going, I'm sure it's not only 10 people here, but please touch the thumbs up icon. Touch the thumbs up icon. Okay? We need a strong resolution. But how are we going to get it? And it need to preach from the pulpit. Take it from the church. Yes. And there are many churches left the church house and they are on the net. These are the messages that must go out there. Don't only be on the net and you speak some of the persons, they know everything about everybody else. But uses your church platform to send these messages out there. Our children is in trouble. They're into trouble into the home. They're into trouble on the road. They're into trouble in school. They're into trouble in the church. They have been preyed upon. Okay? So, I thank you very much. Think on these things. Think on these things. Beware. Beware. And think on these things. So many of the churches that are only there saying, oh, cash up me, this, that. Send the message with force. Get the message out there. Get the messages out there. Good. Thank you very much. It's a joy, it's a pleasure to have you here with me. And thank you, much appreciation for your support at every time, all the time. Thank you. Remember, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, no one will love you as you love yourself. And when you love yourself, then you learn how to love and appreciate a next person. Okay? Thank you very much. Joy, peace. Peace out. Thank you.